over introducing Teams to you. We use this internally and we like it, right, Dave?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, it's pretty handy. So I actually have a slideshow today. Impressive, right? So here we go. Microsoft Teams. It's part of the Microsoft 365 package. And here's a screenshot of one of our channels. And Teams is made up of channels. Okay. And these channels are all groups of people, like people involved in admin, people involved in Office Pro Tips, I think is all of us. Our accounting group, whatever. You can have your conversations in those channels. You notice on the left side of the screen, if you can see it, there is activity at the top, which is like all of your activity, and it's easy to find your conversations and whatever else in there. There's a chat for you to chat with your teammates individually or in groups. I do have a group chat I'm going to show you later. And then of course Teams is all your channels. You can create lots of channels, right, Dave? And
Yes.
there is a calendar. The calendar syncs with your Outlook calendar. So everything is all in one spot. It's very cool. Now, I know Aaron's not with us, but he can probably chat with us about this at some point if we decide to get into more detail. But if your organization is set up, you can make phone calls right from Teams. And files, this is the screen that would show all of the files that I've shared with my teammates or that they've shared with me.
And it's
So
very easy.
it is.
Right? Sharing files is like drag and drop, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's all on your OneDrive. So it's all in the Microsoft 365 package.
Yep.
So when you're in a conversation, you can reply to the string so that the conversation is all in one block instead of just a big long, string. So that's kind of cool. So I'm going to hit the next slide here. This is what the calendar looks like. Now, if any of them were scheduled in Teams as a meeting, I could click on it and click join meeting right from there, and it would look like this. So this is me and Dave having a brief meeting before our live. And you can do everything in here, all within this one package. You could record the meeting. You can present your screen. You can share documents. You can have your chat. All of it. It's very easy, very cool. You can even have backgrounds, like mine's blurred here. So that's cool.
Yeah, we do. When we do our weekly sales meeting, it's always interesting because the participants will change and do different backgrounds. Like Josh Maringer is in his office upstairs here, but it looks like he's in like downtown New York, up 80 stories up in the air with the background. And you can blur the background so nobody can see. Like if you're at home and you're embarrassed because you didn't finish the project and you haven't finished painting the wall or whatever, you blur the background and nobody can see what's behind you. Ginny, are you locked up? Well, I'm going to say, are you back?
We dropped. Oh,
yeah, you were gone for a minute.
Here we are. Okay, I'll bring my screen back. So there's that. I'm going to move on. Next, I have an example of a group chat. So this is just a chat with us three discussing what our Tech Tips Live, what we're going to talk about. And what's cool about that, I like this. I pinned the conversation to the top of my chat screen so that I could always come back to it very quickly. So that's cool. Now, these are our top 12 favorite things about Microsoft 365. We actually started with 25, right, Dave?
Yes.
The cool
This is our
part that
top 10 list.
yeah, the cool part that I mentioned earlier several times was that it's fully integrated with Office 365, which is now called Microsoft 365. I should have corrected that. And we talked about the conversation channels. One benefit is less email because you're having those chats with each other and they're quick, easy, and you don't have to track all your email. You have direct access to everything in Microsoft 365 like Skype, OneDrive, and SharePoint. SharePoint is a nice place to collaborate. You can collaborate live and in real time, which is what we were doing. We were chatting, we were having meetings, accessing teams across all your devices. Our techs all have the app on their phone. So when I text an app, I text a tech, they'll get it right on their app and they can respond right from the field. So that's cool. What else? We can collaborate internally and externally, which is obvious because I can do this from home. We can collaborate with vendors, suppliers, and clients because I haven't done this, but I guess you can take external contacts and bring them into your teams for conversations. Actually, I do know we can do that because we had support meetings with some of our vendors. So it's automatically set up across the whole suite. Fast searching, which that search bar at the top of the screen I showed you is very cool. I can search anything and it'll pop up, anything in the conversation. And you can't see the last two because of my fancy little
Commercial.
Yeah, my fancy little commercial there for our website. But we can easily organize email related to the topic, and the conversation threads keeps everything organized. So it's cool stuff. Have anything to add, Dave?
No, you did a great job. I've got texts and phone calls and voice messages and Zach memos and team chats coming at me here. So I'll tie it all together. Most of those things can be done in Teams. How's that for
Yes.
a quick segue?
I'll be organized too by topic.
It is. I like the points they made on there, like reducing emails, you know, all the different file sharing, all the different things, phone calls, face-to-face meetings, all the different capabilities it has. It's really pretty phenomenal. And most people are going to use, let's say 5 items, 5 features of it consistently. But they have to know that there's many other ones in if you're looking for a solution for certain things, Teams might be the answer.
Yeah.
For your work related stuff.
It's better than having all of these different apps and software packages. It's all in one.
However,
yeah,
it also does have the MSP bots that allows you to bolt on.
That's true.
Hundreds of apps.
That's true. I saw that Trello was in there. I used to use Trello to organize. It's kind of like, I don't know, but you can connect all those things. So
right. It's not MSP bots. I'm sorry. It's just apps.
Yeah, it is apps.
The three dots on the bottom of the left-hand bar.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at things, 90% of them I've never heard of, But
they can be connected. So.
Yeah, and they're not just, I was looking at, not to recommend anybody, but there was like food delivery apps, Venmo for money, all different kinds, the whole spectrum of apps you can find.
Yep.
So
Cool stuff. So if you want your free security assessment, go to our website. It's under Dave. We switched spots when I got disconnected. Probably too many people on homeschooling here. Anyway, yeah, so get your free security assessment. And if you're interested in Microsoft 365, be sure to mention that. So,
right, our business customers,
yep.
A lot of them have the Microsoft 365, and we resell it from Microsoft, and the Office or the whole entire suite. They're able to buy. We resell it. We can help them manage it, and we resell it for the cost that Microsoft advertises on the internet. So if it's X dollars a month per account, that's what we resell it at. So
Yep, it's the same price.
Yep.
So, might as well just keep it local.
Yep.
All right. Well, make it a great day.
See you next week.
Yes, we'll see you next week.
Well, no, it's Christmas Eve.
Is it really? Oh my gosh, it is. Look at it. Today's the 17th. I didn't even know. So I guess we won't see you on Christmas Eve.
Well, I'm working till noon that day. So possible.
It is possible. I'll check my schedule. I don't see why not. I can do it. I'm here anyway. I can do it.
All righty.
Let's do it. We'll have a Christmas party.
There you go.
All right.
I'll do it from home.
Yeah. Make it a great day.
All right. See y'all.